So, but you're feeling like you want to change.
Yes.
But not no like, length. But no length, okay?
And don't change the color.
And just.
But I need something different.
But different. So like that?
Yeah.
So like Giselle. You want to be like Giselle?
Giselle.
Danielle here from DKW Styling. Okay, again, we're at my salon here in Laguna Beach, California. I have Valerie, one of my stylists and educators here, and today, well, in every video, I'm gonna come to you guys with four topics. Good thing I have Valerie here, she keeps me in check. So 4 topics. I love hair and fashion. So my first tip is gonna be fashion, my second tip is gonna be a hair tip, my third tip is gonna be a business tip, and at the end of these videos, I'm just gonna share a fun, relatable story, calling it a life tip. Okay guys, so my fashion tip of the week, Val, you know I love fashion. I can't help it. I do a little bit of fashion blogging because it's just fun for me. So one of the trends that I'm loving for the spring is like the off-the-shoulder tops. This actually, I got this at a blogger party, the Anthropology in Newport a couple weeks ago. They have a new line called Wit, and I think the only place you can find it is at Anthropology. But I love the sleeve on this, and I've done a ton of off-the-shoulder looks on my blog. So I'm gonna link this on this post on my blog if you love this shirt. And then I'll also kind of link some other posts I did with off-the-shoulder tops. It's kind of a trend that's pretty big this spring, and I love it. It's just easy and flowy and kind of goes with everything. So that is my style tip for the week.
So I'm going to talk about the 7 Seconds Refresher. It's a dry shampoo, and as an extension wear, it's like my favorite thing to do because blow drying extensions takes quite a while when you have like 15 extra pieces of hair in your head. So instead of shampooing and going through that process every day, just pop it off, give it a little shake.
Okay.
You can spray it.
I'm gonna spray it.
Okay. And you could spray it on your roots, and it absorbs the oil and gives you a little bit of volume, and just saved you 45 minutes of blow dry time.
Nice.
And you're good to go.
I kind of like the messy.
This is my day 3 hair.
Oh.
So I got ready this morning. I used that.
Day 3?
Yeah.
It's impressive.
So.
Okay, so 7 seconds.
Yeah. Saves you time and another
do
shampoo.
you feel like it's kind of like pretty lightweight, heavy, in between? How do you feel? Because you know,
I feel like it absorbs the oil good
without being too
but it's not heavy.
Okay.
Because it has something that gives it like some volume, so you could just kind of like mush it up and get it going. But
not,
it
like,
doesn't
stuck to
feel
your head.
and there's no like white residue or anything, which a lot of the dry shampoos have that I can't stand.
Oh, okay,
so.
that's like one of my favorite things. Okay, again, I'm like newer to this product line, and I have always been using the dry texture spray, but I need the 7 second refresher.
Yes.
Okay, so on another side note, if you want to wash your hair, so
you don't want to be a dirt ball.
If you want a cleaner, fresher vibe, no, I actually love day 2 and day 3 hair, but at day 4 you have to wash.
Yeah.
It's not an option.
There comes the day.
There comes a day all girls have to wash their hair. So, and guys don't know this, so they're like, "Girl, you only want," and you're like, "Honey, no, I wash it. I use this."
Worry about yourself.
Don't worry about it. It smells fine. No, but I've been loving the Unite line, and I love anything kind of a sulfate-free. It's great for hair extensions. This is their luxury line. Honestly, I just started using it for the first time this last couple weeks, and I love how it feels in my hair. It's a little bit more of a concentrated product. It smells really, really yummy. It's called Pearl and Honey, and it literally is just kind of a sweet vanilla honey smell. So I love it, and I honestly feel like it's not too heavy on my hair. It's very moisturizing. It definitely feels like, isn't this their luxury? It's like they're a little bit higher end. It definitely, to me, feels a little bit more luxury because it's a little bit higher concentrated without feeling heavy. Yep. So again, this is the luxury line by Unite. Another thing I'm loving, I'm kind of picky with my purple shampoos because sometimes purple shampoos, like you put them in, they either go too purple or they don't feel like you get a good cleanness, right? So I love this one. It's the blonde purple shampoo. Even with clients, if they're feeling just a little bit brassy, but I don't want to tone it, I will throw that purple shampoo on, and it just kind of mutes it down a little bit, but it kind of tones. And I like it for blondies. Yes. Like we're both the blondie family, which is like not brown, not blonde. You get it, blondie. So this is great for blondie and being brassy. I wouldn't use it every day. No, like
once every other week.
Yeah, once every other week's probably plenty. If you use it every day, it's weird. Your hair looks kind of purpley. So anyways,
but as soon as you start to feel like your extensions are looking brassy or your hair is looking brassy, do a little quick shampoo of that, and it'll tone it down and give you more of a neutral vibe.
Yeah, and everybody, that's kind of what we're all searching for, is neutral, I would say. So anyway, okay, so these are our products that we're loving, and they're by Unite, and that's our hair tip for the week.
So I want something like this.
Okay.
and maybe something like this, but not like this.
Okay.
And not like this.
Okay.
And I don't want to get rid of my length.
Okay.
And I like my color.
And the color.
But I want to change.
Oh, but you want to
change.
change.
But I don't want to change.
You don't want to change.
Yeah.
So you want it brown, but then you want it maybe blonde?
Yeah.
But a little bit shorter.
No red.
No red.
I hate red.
I hate red. But you're feeling like you want to change.
Yes.
But not
no
like,
length.
but no length, okay?
And don't change the color.
And just.
But I need something different.
But different. So like that?
Yeah.
So like Giselle. You want to be like Giselle?
Giselle.
Okay. Yeah, we can do that. No problem.
Okay,
Let's get started. So obviously, Valerie is not my client, but our point in that video is as a stylist or even as a client, I don't know if you ever behind the chair or in the chair and you just kind of are like frustrated. And with us, like trying to manage our clients' expectations, but also feeling confident so that they're not like, oh, I don't know what I want, just whatever. So in this business tip, we want to talk about managing your clients' expectations in order to kind of speak and communicate and learn kind of hair lingo so that you get the results that you want when you sit in your stylist chair. For me, a lot of it is building trust with my clients.
Yes.
I still, to this day, I do all my consultations over the phone just to kind of get a feel for the person. Honestly, for me, if I can get a general vibe of this person, it helps me do their hair better. And I know that seems weird and people are like, you do a phone consultation with every single client? I'm like, I do. Because I want to know what their style is, I just want to know what their general vibe is, and I want to build their trust.
Right.
And so when they come and sit in the chair, they're already more comfortable because we've already had a little bit of like a talk before. And I still have them, I mean, even though we're joking and you're looking through the magazine, I still don't mind if people show me pictures because I don't know how you feel about it. But
I love it. I know a lot of stylists don't like having pictures brought, but I like it because then I can understand their word caramel as opposed to my word caramel, or your beigey blonde and my beigey blonde. It could be totally different. So if I see a couple of pictures that you like, I could see your inspiration point and we could talk and go from there.
But I think too, like I'll always, if they show me a picture, I'm like, okay, that's cute. And we might not be able to get you exactly there, but like, what if we're close? But like you said,
it's a great starting point.
It's just a good starting point. And so learning kind of that hair language, but that's a good point how you brought up, like, you know, if they want honey or caramel. How many times do you have somebody open up, like, I want it ashy like this. You're like, that is like beige or neutral.
Yeah.
That is
no
not
ash.
that is not ash. Ash kind of scares me.
Yeah.
Like, and then another thing that we were talking about the other day in the salon is like miscommunication with toners, right?
Yes.
Like there's two things I want to talk about really quick. There's the client comes in and sits in your chair and says, I feel like I pull kind of red. Okay.
Every client says that. We're going to have a jar here, and anytime a client comes in and says that they don't want red in their hair, they're going to have to put $1 in the jar.
You just have to, and then eventually...
Not a cussing jar, the word red jar.
I'm going to buy a car with my jar, because that's how many times it gets said. But it's kind of learning how to communicate with your clients and saying, okay, well, we're lifting the hair, so to avoid this, we need to do this. And I explain to my clients all the time, so I'm like, listen, if you're naturally dark and you're trying to go light, everybody's hair lifts warm.
Yes.
So I just kind of like explain that to them, and don't be afraid to explain to your clients how the science of color works.
Yeah.
And stop pretending like you're a magician. I mean, we are a magician, right? And you have to leave some mystery to it, but you also have to like gain your clients' trust and kind of explain to them how color works in order for them to feel more comfortable. The other thing toners.
Yes.
Toners. Like, do you ever have clients freaked out when you're like, hey.
You say the word toner and they freak out.
And
I don't want to be.
Oh, no.
I want a toner.
I don't need a toner. You're like, are you serious? And a word that I came up with like a while ago is, and you're like, why do you call it smudging? Yeah. Because it's a toner. Like, I'm putting a toner, but I'm just painting the roots and not the ends.
Surprise clients, you have a
toner.
toner.
You have a toner. But yeah, you have to learn how to like verbiage it so the clients don't freak out.
Yeah, they're totally okay with the word smudge. They're like, so
for
relaxed.
some reason,
smudge. Are you gonna
yeah,
smudge? I love the smudge.
Is that a new concept? Yeah, you're welcome.
You got toned.
So yeah, you got toned. I was gonna say another word with it, but I feel like that'd be inappropriate. But our point being is like, you have to build trust in your stylist. If you've seen their work, that's what's so great about Instagram and everything is you can see there's no more guessing. It's like, hey, like your work looks pretty good. You look like a cute girl that has similar style to me. So let's do this. And the other thing that's nice is too is I feel like you can kind of relate to your clients and pick up clients that are similar to you.
Right.
And so the communication barrier has gotten easier for me with social media. But even before social media, I always did that phone consultation and tried to communicate with my clients in order to build that trust and just learn how to communicate back and forth. Is there any other special tricks you want to add? to this
No, I
to this
think that
tip?
sums
That
it
summed it
up.
up. That's our business tip, is just learning how to communicate better with your stylist, both as a stylist and the clients. So anyways, you guys, stay tuned next week. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, or you can click on the link below this video. That's going to take you to my blog at dkwstyling.com. All right, you guys, I'll see you next week. Surprise!
We're back.
We're back. It's another awkward outtake. Life's lessons and moments. Okay, so on the topic of communication with your stylist, we're going to tell you one time not to communicate with your stylist, which would be
During the blow dry.
during the blow drying. Please do not talk to us while we're drying your hair. Because if you tell us a sad or really personable moment, we're just gonna smile and nod, and then you're gonna think that we're
We
weird.
don't care.
We don't care. So
But we can't hear anything.
I don't know. The worst is if you have a soft talker and you're blow drying.
Yeah.
You like turn it off, and
Well,
you're
I
like,
feel like I'm hard of hearing anyway.
Yeah.
I have 10 pounds of hair in front of my
Right?
ear.
This
and then the
basically
blow
like
dryer's
earmuffs.
going. I'm like, talk during the foil, the shampoo,
Yeah.
any of the other time.
but not the
during
blow
the blow
dry.
dry.
No. But should we say that to clients? Like, do you tell
We
them? or
are
is that-
now.
We are now. Congratulations. So anyways, that's our random tip of the week. Don't talk to us when we're blow drying your hair.
We can't hear you.
All right, you guys, that sums it up for this week. We'll see you next Tuesday with Tuesday's tip of the week.